Okay guys, let's look at example number one. So we're trying to find the interval notation as well as the region on the real number line given a set of real numbers. So right here we have -1 is less than or equal to x, and then x is less than 5. So first of all, if you see this equal to sign right here, this underline, that means there will be a square bracket. So it could be less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. That would be a square bracket, as you guys can see right here. So that would be square bracket -1, because -1 is less than or equal to x. And you'll put comma because x is in between these two values. And then right here is a less than sign. So if you see less than or just greater than without the equal to, that would be a parentheses. So that would be 5 and then parentheses, because x is less than 5. Alright, so the region on the real number line, so that just means like you're supposed to graph the 2 points. So if you guys see a less than or equal to sign, right, that means there will be a closed circle. Same applies to greater than or equal to. So the equal to implies a filled in circle, and if it's just less than or greater than without the equal to, that would be an open circle. So right here we have -1 is less than or equal to x. That would be -1 with a closed circle. And then create a line here. And then x is less than 5. So that would be an open circle. So 5 would be here. Then an open circle. And that's your region on the number line. So we're done with the first problem. Okay, for problem number 2, we're trying to find their set of real numbers given the interval notation. And oh yeah, we're trying to find the region on the number line as well. So first of all, you want to write down just x. So x just means like numbers or real values. So if you look at the interval notation right here, right, it's square bracket 0, comma 3, and then parentheses. So that means 0 comes first. And if you see a square bracket, right, that means it's going to be 0 is less than or equal to. And then x, that would be in between these two values. So that would be x. And then less than, because there's a parentheses here. X is less than 3. Then you want to close it out. There you go. So that would be the set of real numbers for problem number 2. And then now we want to graph it on the real number line, okay? So that would be 0 with a closed circle, because it's a bracket and it's also less than or equal to. So you want to draw it all the way to 3. Now 3, that would be an open circle because x is less than 3 and it's a parentheses. And that would be your solution right there. Alright, let's move on to number 3. Alright, so we're given the region on the real number line here instead of the interval notation and the set of real numbers. So if you look at this, guys, this is a parentheses because it's an open circle. 2, comma, because it's in between 2 and 7. So the comma is like indicating in between. And 7, that would be a bracket because it's an open circle. So how do you translate this in the set of real numbers? So that would be 2 is less than x is less than or equal to 7. That would be your solution right there. All right, problem number 4. We're given a set of real numbers once again. This is just like problem number 1, but just with different values, all right? So, -5 is less than x. So what is that? That is a parentheses because it's less than, not equal to. So, -5, comma, 0. That would be a square bracket because it's x is less than or equal to 0. So, how do you graph that? So, that would be -5 to 0 with the closed circle. There you go. Problem number 5, we're given the interval notation. So this is just like problem number 2. So x right here, this is all real values. -3 is less than, because of the parentheses, x is less than, once again, because of the parentheses, 3. Then you want to close it out. That would be your set of real numbers in the regional number line. That would be -3. Sorry, my bad. Yep, -3. Open circle. 3. Both open circles. Alright, what are we on? Number 6. Alright, so we're giving the number line again, so just like problem number 3. So that would be square bracket 5, comma 7, square bracket. And then for the set of real numbers, that would be 5 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 7. There you go.